Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. We're here to talk about freestyle chess, and more specifically, what didn't happen with freestyle chess. You can see here, freestyle chess calls off India event, and Henrik Butner steps down as CEO. This was a news article released and updated July 15th, just before the Las Vegas edition. Or just after the Las Vegas edition. Delhi, the event in Delhi should have ended yesterday, September the 25th, 2025. I'm recording this on September 26th, 2025. It's my birthday. If you could subscribe, that would be great. And one of the big talking points that we'll read about now, they were hoping to reschedule an event to replace Delhi on the calendar. That didn't happen. And so, there is one event left in South Africa where I live. And we need to talk about it because what does this mean for the future of freestyle chess? If you find this video very boring, I'm sorry. I promise there's interesting stuff to talk about, and I would love to get your feedback because I'm not the only person probably talking about this. I love freestyle chess, or maybe love's a bit strong. I enjoy the format, I enjoy watching it, it's got great production value, the games are always interesting. I'm not so certain on the tour, and we'll talk about that at some point, maybe towards the end of the year, once a freestyle chess champion has been crowned, a world champion of sorts, but can't call it the world champion because of FIDE. So let's just quickly browse this article. So freestyle chess calls off India event, and Butner steps down as CEO. The fifth event of the Freestyle Chess Grand Slam Tour was scheduled to take place in Delhi from September 17th to September 25th, today September 26th, but has now officially been cancelled due to a lack of sponsors. Reminder, this was posted on July 15th. The announcement, first reported by Times of India on Thursday and also confirmed to chess.com by co-founder Jan-Henrik Butner, marks a setback for the tour and its ambitions in India. India will not happen this year, the German entrepreneur said. The announcement came after weeks of uncertainty. The Delhi event had been disappeared from the official website. This was the first public announcement. And the news of this cancellation is a bit of a blow for India's chess fans. We know India is one of the biggest chess markets in the world. The current classical world chess champion is from India. Likely, I said likely, it's not actually that likely. One of his future challengers, one of the future candidates winners, is probably going to be Indian. You know, you've got Prague there, Arjun there, Gukesh is obviously the world champion. Nihal Sarin had a great event. Lots of really big in India, not to mention Vishy Anand. You know, a former world champion, their first grandmaster, still kicking about, still promoting it. It's a huge game. It's a huge audience. They didn't get sponsors for this event. And there were successful events in Valsenhuis, in Paris, and in Carl Rush. Not to mention in Las Vegas after this announcement. They just gone to say Magnus headlines it, and the tour is expected to conclude in Cape Town, South Africa. Let me just quickly. South Africa! Okay, we'll put that away. We'll do something special for the September leg of the tour. This is a quote we need to look at from Jan-Henrik Butner. I hope I'm pronouncing this. So he steps down, which was always the plan. He didn't want to run it day to day. He just wanted to get it off the ground. He invested in it with Magnus. But he said they wanted to do something for the September leg of the tour. And it would be announced after Las Vegas. I will remind you of today's date, September 26th. This is the latest news article that I can find in relation to Freestyle Chess Grand Slam Tour. On the official X page, this is the thing. South Africa. The Grand Slam final. It's got Magnus, it's got Levon Aronian, who's been here before, Vincent Kammerer. Hans Niemann is coming. I would love to go, and despite living in the country, I don't think I will be able to, although I have checked hopefully what tickets will come. You can actually see my tweet on the side if you open it. I've tweeted the South African flag. Nothing for September. So I don't know what this means for freestyle chess. And what do I mean by this? Well, it's not FIDE. A lot has been made of FIDE in terms of sponsors and stuff. For the last World Championship, FIDE got Google. And for the next one, they are building, hopefully, to get an even bigger sponsor or a more well-known sponsor and more money. The thing is, FIDE has got the rights to the World Championship, which is the most recognized. Grand Slam, the freestyle chess, is still relatively new. While it does have the place, it has Magnus Carlsen, it has Hikaru Nakamura, Alireza Firouzja, Fabiano Caruana, Vincent Keimer, Hans Niemann, all the Indian players, everybody. It's not the World Championship. Now, I'm not saying this is the death of freestyle chess. It has not died. I am hoping that South Africa will be just as great an event as all the other events are. When I saw this on the calendar, I was like, I have to be there. I probably won't be able to go. I will try. I don't think it will happen this year. Hopefully they come back next year, if this continues. What is a kind of interesting thing is no sponsors for the Indian leg. That would have been one of the first ones I would have thought to get a sponsor. Now, maybe if you live in India or something, you can give us a bit more feedback and stuff in the comments. Please, they're there for a reason to discuss. We have a great chess community, not just on my channel, but the chess community in general, I think is pretty good. A good place for discussion. Everybody's got their opinions. And you're 6 minutes into this. Hopefully you're not bored. Hopefully you're following along. For me, it's interesting that the Indian leg got cancelled. The USA was always going to put money in. Paris is a chess city through and through. They were going to host World Championships in the past. They're pushing always for their events. They were doing everything they could in terms of the nation of France to get Alireza in the candidates in the last edition. They're a chess city through and through. South Africa, it may not be one of the big powers. We are chess. We do have a passion for chess. There are lots of chess players. Chess is growing here. The South African Open Chess Championship this year was one of the biggest in history in terms of prize money, coverage, all sorts of stuff. It was a great event to be part of. It was my first one, so maybe calling it the biggest is a bit putting words in people's mouths. But it was a big event, and chess is growing in South Africa. It's happening. The grand final is here. Hans Niemann said he played youth championships in Durban. Which is not Cape Town, but Durban, which is here, and he has fond memories, and he's coming back. South Africa is a beautiful country. I know I'm going on the pro South Africa, but it's really cool to be included. In terms of India, I don't know how they didn't get sponsorships. Like, India is, by population, surely one of the biggest chess communities, chess countries in the world. As I said, you've got Gukesh. You've got Vishy Anand, who's a fantastic ambassador for the game. You've got players like Prag and Vaishali Ramesh Babu. You've got Arjun Erigaisi. You've got Nihal Saran. Pentala Harikrishna. So many guys. They just minted another GM just the other day. Like 65 GMs, and Vishy was the first. So Vishwanathan Anand. I don't know what happened that they didn't get any sponsors. Now, I don't know if that's directly related to India. There may just not have been sponsors within India. But India sponsors stuff. They've got a whole bunch of chess competitions. There's like the Global Chess League or something like that that's happened in India. It's Indian teams. It's Tech Mahindra. That's one of the major sponsors. I don't know how Freestyle Chess didn't get it. It's a new property. It's a hot property. There's, top players in the world. Was it just not financially feasible yet for the investors? Did they not want to pursue it because it's not FIDE related and the world champion is the FIDE Classical World Champion? It's interesting. It is, watch this space. Maybe we're speculating. Maybe I'm speculating, and I'll hold my hands up. I will. South Africa is next. We will crown a Grand Slam champion, a freestyle chess Grand Slam Tour champion. It will most likely be Magnus Carlsen. He leads with 80 points. He's followed closely by, I believe, Hikaru Nakamura and then Fabiano Caruana. And Vincent Keimer is also in the mix, but it looks like Magnus, unless he finishes last or doesn't score points, it looks like he will win, to the shock of no one. I don't think anyone would have been shocked to have called that at the start of this tour, although we were worried about it after the first two legs, but then Magnus Carlsen won 2 back-to-back, and then still got 3rd place in Vegas. I've got more thoughts on the Freestyle Chess Tour. Tell me what you think about it in the comments, and please do subscribe. It's my birthday. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's my birthday. Birthday gift to me. Subscribe. If you want to unsubscribe at another date, I fully understand. But just as a birthday gift to me, subscribe, like the video, or don't like the video and just leave a comment and tell me why you didn't like the video. And we can always help each other. But what does this really hold for the future of freestyle chess? Is something interesting. I think it is. In their inaugural edition, to have an event cancelled because of a lack of sponsors. I don't know what that bodes for the future, but you tell me in the comments down below.